Why sleeping early feels like punishment. Bedtime as a prison sentence. Sleeping early should feel like self-care. Candlelight, lavender, 8 solid hours of peace. But your brain? It doesn't see a spa day, it sees solitary confinement. Early bedtime isn't marketed as luxury, it's punishment. Society basically says, no chaos for you tonight. No dopamine buffet. Go to your room. And your brain doesn't just throw a tantrum. It files a formal grievance with the union of you. Every night at 10 p.m., the hearing begins. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Denied access to memes. Denied Netflix. Denied the possibility of some life-changing event happening at 1 a.m. No wonder you feel like slipping under the covers is giving up on the world. Because to your dopamine-addicted brain, sleep isn't rest. It's exile. And exile sucks. Chapter 1, Pajama FOMO. Here's the tragedy. Bedtime comes with FOMO dressed in flannel. You're brushing your teeth, but your brain whispers, what if everyone else is out there living their best chaotic lives while you floss? You're not scared of missing a party. You're scared of missing possibility. Maybe you'll stumble on the funniest TikTok of your life at 1:47 a.m. Maybe your crush will finally DM. Maybe aliens will land. And you'll wake up to the news cycle already memeing it without you. So you stay awake, scrolling like a raccoon at a dumpster fire. The irony? Everyone you envy is asleep too. Nobody's out there writing history. It's just you, doom-scrolling crumbs and convincing yourself they're cake. Pajama FOMO isn't about reality. It's about your brain convincing you that staying awake is rebellion, when really, it's just self-sabotage in sweatpants. Chapter 2, The Toddler in Target. The tragedy isn't discipline. It's that your brain is basically a toddler in Target screaming for candy. And the candy? It's just the bare minimum of relaxation you deserved all day. A mindless scroll. One more episode. A fourth bowl of cereal. You tell yourself, I earned this. But bedtime feels like the responsible parent dragging you away. It's not no TV forever. It's just brush your teeth and sleep. Yet somehow, your brain reacts like you just banned cartoons for life. The punishment isn't the rule, it's the timing. You gave your energy to bosses, deadlines, chores, and then when it's finally your time, lights out. Your brain isn't childish, it's furious. Because early sleep steals the one part of the day that actually belongs to you. And so you negotiate with yourself like a shady lawyer. 15 more minutes, I swear. 2 hours later, you're guilty, broke, and still candyless. Chapter 3, Chaos feels like freedom. Deep down, staying awake feels like the last frontier of freedom. The house is quiet. Emails stop. The world finally shuts up. And in that silence, chaos feels seductive. You're not doing anything noble. You're reorganizing apps on your phone or watching videos of cats knocking things over. But it feels like control. You're surviving, cosplaying as inspired. The raccoon version of you takes the wheel. Dark circles, greasy hair, glowing phone light, like a campfire of stupidity. And you think, this is living. Early sleep kills that illusion. It tells you freedom isn't chaos, it's recovery. But recovery is boring. It doesn't make you laugh. It doesn't ping your dopamine slot machine. So your brain declares chaos equals life, recovery equals death. It's not logic, it's addiction. And just like any addiction, it makes prison bars look like paradise, and paradise feel like punishment. Chapter 4, Future You, the victim. Every time you stay up, present you makes promises, future me's got this. Future me is responsible. Future me wakes up early, meditates, hits the gym. But let's be real, future you is just present you, but crustier, more exhausted, and wondering why the hell they're stuck in this mess. This isn't delegation, it's identity theft. You're stealing peace and energy from a version of yourself who is, frankly, too tired to press charges. You're basically committing fraud against yourself. The bank account isn't money, it's willpower. And every night you overdraft, racking up fees that only tomorrow you has to pay. The punishment isn't the lost sleep. It's the morning after, dragging a zombified body into responsibilities you barely remember signing up for. You don't wake up fresh. You wake up bankrupt, and the debt collector is the sun. Chapter 5, The Real Punishment. The real punishment isn't lying in bed at 10 p.m. It's dragging yourself through the next 24 hours like you're running on 70% battery life, while the world demands 110%. It's that low-grade headache behind your eyes that no amount of coffee can fix. It's zoning out in meetings you don't even remember accepting. It's answering emails with the mental clarity of a toaster. You tell yourself, I'll survive. Sure, but surviving is not thriving. And deep down you know, every late-night rebellion you frame as freedom is just tomorrow's prison. Because the true punishment isn't sleep. The true punishment is spending your waking life too tired to actually live it. Early bedtime isn't a sentence. Staying up late is. And the warden is you. OUTRO, subscribe before your brain cheats you again. So here's the verdict. Your brain is not some quirky roommate. It's a con artist. It will trick you into thinking sleep is punishment while it robs you blind of tomorrow's energy. And if you keep losing these arguments, you're not just tired. You're complicit in your own sabotage. That's why you need us. Every week on What Your Brain Hates, we drag your chaotic neurons into the spotlight, roast them mercilessly, and hand you weapons to fight back. We don't promise you'll become a perfect human. We promise you'll at least stop being mugged by your own bedtime. So hit subscribe, because if you don't, future you will be here again tomorrow night, scrolling, bargaining, swearing, just 15 more minutes, and waking up to another day lived on 70% battery. Don't let your brain keep filing grievances. Fire it. Replace it. Outsmart it. Start now.